Hello, hello, and welcome, my Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and crosswatchers. Welcome to our timeless 5-card draw spell kit reading. I am your reader, Markangelo Lyons, Mal for short. I'm not bad, they're just my initials. I am a Pisces moon. I am a professional witch, a professional intuitive, the president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of 2 different books with a third one in progress. The first one is called Spell Ingredients from a Professional Witch. The second one is called Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, and there is a Kindle version available of Words of Grace, and a link in the description box that when you click it, you can preview a good chunk of the beginning of it for free, including the table of contents. You'll see different chakra chapters, different prayers and practices. Writing that book saved my life. But the original version of Words of Grace, before there was a Kindle version, is a visual Fellini film fest compared to how much we had to edit it visually for Kindle, and that version is available on patreon.com/drawingthecircle, as well as the only place you find my first book, Words of Grace, and the new one will be on there too in our digital shop. Our digital shop has the ebooks, has audios, has videos. The audios are prayers and meditations. The videos are classes and workshops. They all have free previews, so you don't need to be a subscriber to go watch the free previews or shop in the store. Some of my subscribers get all of that. God's Goddesses, top tier of subscription, gets all of the stuff available in the digital shop, but the majority of my subscribers get 3 benefits in common. A daily check-in, number 1. I send them an unlisted YouTube live stream link pretty much every single morning. We chat about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always ending with the spiritual practice to send us on our way. And it's the wisest way for this witch to start the day, considering what I do for a living day in and day out. They also get all the extended readings, the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube. All of my extended readings are timeless. Yeah, that's right. And they're all relationship stuff based, so you can go check those out. All of them get, all of my subscribers get access to those, as well as they get an extensive discount when they book me for a private session, a spiritual counseling, and or a reading. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, which is that way if you want to chill for that. You can follow us for free as a free follower. I'm getting a new kitten at the time of this timeless recording, so they're going to get all the advanced pictures and videos and stuff, and a lot of exclusive content I make for the free followers, though the subscribers get to see it too. You can even 7-day free trial us as a seeker or a human. Our first 2 levels of subscription jump out the last day if you like, but if you want the discount, you got to stay for the month and book me in that month for a private session. And there's just so much cool stuff going on over there. We're building a lovely community and quite a number of Pisceans over there, my fishy families. So click the link, check it out, and come Patreon on Patreon. So I'm the Archangel of Lions, Markangelo Lyons, but you can just call me Mal. Hey, my Mer family, my fish people, I love you all so much. So welcome to the last reading of the series. They usually do save the best for last, particularly because I am a Pisces moon. So we'll do some explanation for the new fishy fam and the crosswatchers, and we'll get into the divination. Feel free to jump ahead if you've heard it all before. Welcome, Pisceans and crosswatchers. 5-card draws, just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about absolutely anything. But in this case, how to manifest our heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, and the spirit of unity. What these 5 decks are: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, 1 card each. Because our heart's desires, in my mystical experience as a mystical witch, they are assigned to us lifetime after lifetime. Sometimes these heart's desires can go on for many, many lives until we cross the T's and dot the I's, because our heart's desires are part of something much larger, right? A larger plan and play, what I call the plan for permanently peaceful, people-populated paradise, planet Earth, heaven on earth, Valhalla restored, Olympus returned, whatever you want to call it, a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world for all of us. So we're going to start off with 1 card from the Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire. What we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire, maybe that is what is required to manifest our heart's desire. And this deck is consecrated to the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. Yes, which word? For the element of earth to ground and fuel the fire to manifest our heart's desire. We'll be using the crystal oracle. If you have the stone indicated, it's a wonderful opportunity to incorporate it into your law of attraction process, your manifestational who's what's this, in my case, spell work. And this deck is consecrated to Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, element of earth, and my personal archangelic being, if you will. For the element of air, we will be using the Archangel Fire Oracle by Alexandra Wenman. Everyone has access to archangelic consciousness because your higher self has been called a guardian angel. So the guardian angels are like cells in the body of a larger archangel, and mine is Archangel Ariel, the archangel of lions, because my name is Markangelo Lyons, and it took me a while to figure that out. So the element of air, the thought part of it, right? The third eye and throat chakra, if you want to go there. For our element, the element of water, one of my favorite oracles, the Whispers of Love Oracle, by Angela Hartfield, consecrated to the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, and that's everyone included in the situation, but sometimes it is a solo gig. And we will end with the card of spirit using the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck. All of my readings have him in here somewhere because he's a genius, and he's a Pisces, by the way. Matt Kahn, All for Love is the name of his YouTube channel. He has helped me so much, and we've never met, and it's cool. If I ever met him, I just want to shake his hand and thank him. He's been very, very pivotal in my healing growth as an empath, as well as other things. So the card of spirit, a little mantra to help you recharge the spell or the manifestational process, whatever. So what I do is I have the same 4 pieces of jewelry: sun, moon, rising, and Venus. My moon sign is this lovely, it's kind of like a frosted quartz. It almost looks like selenite ring that I wear on my ring finger. So I put the spell in it while I call in the archangels, paying attention to the whisper of love, and then I charge it, spirit, right, energy, with the mantra. So I always have them on me, and I've got serious spells banked in these rings. So if you have the stone indicated, great, but if not, clear quartz does everything, and you can use anything. Use a sweater if you like. So there's our explanation. Let's get down into the divination deep dive. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will, and I promise you I will do my best to help anybody manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the spirit of unity, because there's only one spirit. So as one of us manifests a heart desire, we all get a little bit closer, because every day is a winding road. We get a little bit closer. Wisdom of the crow. Shall we? The shift from explanation to divination happens in the still point, so join me there if you will. Never know what's going to come out of my mouth, so let's find out. Mystery, let's solve it. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ancestral override. A place for everything, and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. Beloved ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism, please. One card in clarity for the element of fire. What we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire, maybe that which is required for us Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and our crosswatchers to manifest our heart's desire in this timeless spell kit read. Safe travel. It can be astral travel as well in my experience. I've worked this spell. So, keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. Now, I'm not planning on traveling. Like I said, I got a kitty coming into the house. I'm not going anywhere for a while. So, I'm kitten-proofing the house and all of that. So keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. Now, Many of us, our heart's desire is to travel. I'll tell you, one of my heart's desire is to travel teaching and doing classes and readings around the world, right? I would love to do that. I'm 55 years old. I've been doing this for a very, very, very long time. Yeah, I know I don't look at things. Howdy, neighbor. Hey, sweetheart. So that is either what is required or the heart's desire itself. It could be both. So let's ground that with the crystal oracle. A little clue, tip, and hint from my beloved Archangel Ariel. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ariel override. A place for everything and everything in its place, but all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. Beloved Archangel Ariel, what is your guidance, your grace, your loving, wise, empowered oracle message using the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno to represent the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire and manifest our heart's desire in this timeless read? Ooh, not blue, not green, it's aquamarine. We're painting the roses red. A little Alice in Wonderland Disney version for you there. Now, aquamarine for Pisces makes sense. Yeah, I think I have an aquamarine somewhere. Not a stone I wear a lot. It's like emotional enough, thanks. But let me read you what is in the bookie book. This is one of 3 bookie book reads, as I like to call them. Moderation, everything in moderation, except moderation, said Oscar Wilde. Energy, tolerance, gentleness, compassion, feminine, and goddess energy. I think we're on the right page here, aquatically speaking. Whether male or female, you can overcome a current conflict by reflecting upon and applying moderation, tolerance, gentleness, and compassion. That's sort of our gig, honestly, at the higher heights and the deeper depths of Pisces energy. These qualities are not a weakness, rather they are strengths. What is called for at present is greater compassion and tolerance coupled with a little patience and gentleness, and that's got to start within. It just does. Like, we need to be more tolerant of how long this is taking, right? Or what we've been through, right? The healing process is a process. It is a hero's journey. Aquaman. It is possible to resolve things in an amicable way to create a positive outcome for all concerned. Good. As you look back on this current episode, you will realize a valuable lesson. Compassion and tolerance are signs of maturity and strength of character, and they're attributes of the soul, not the ego. You don't want to be compassionate even unto itself, right? They are qualities that infuse all with love and light. Sacred Truth of the Heart Chakra, Caroline Myss, MYSS, the PhD, in her book Anatomy of the Spirit, says Sacred Truth of the Heart Chakra is love is divine power. This is channeling goddess energy, if you will. Now, we're all children of the god and goddess, however you want to say that, divine masculine, divine feminine, so we inherit all of that. But like DNA, it can be recessive, right? We can activate that. And safe travel, this could certainly be spiritual travel as well in the other realms, hopefully the higher realms. I prefer the higher realms to the other realms. Then you walk into the Fae and all of that. Tricky. Okay, Archangel time. Like I said, everyone has Archangel access, but who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Well, we are Pisces. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, Bill Murray. Oh, Bill Murray. Still point. Archangelic override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. Beloved pantheons of archangels, which one of you is waiting in the wings, with your wings ready to fly in and help with the element of air for us Pisces Collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and our crosswatchers watching this video drawn to this reading if we ask, if we call, if we invite, if we just make the first move to help us manifest our heart's desire in this timeless read. Ooh, Azrael. Woo, I know, angel of death, but, you know, a sweetheart. Like, seriously, like Terry Pratchett's Discworld version of death kind of vibe. And if you're not familiar, everything I really needed to learn about witchcraft I learned from Terry Pratchett novels. Honestly, the soul and center, witch to my boots. From a witchy poos out there, you little mer witches. I love ya. School, spoon, Azrael, transitions, safe travel. Known as the angel of death, Azrael isn't at all as scary as his name suggests. He's a sweetheart. In fact, he is perhaps the kindest and gentlest of all the archangels. Just like the mysterious cloaked guardian leading the way across a treacherous bridge in his card, he is associated with bringing comfort and reassurance in times of intense transition. So remember, death is symbolic. There is no death without rebirth. There's no rebirth without death. It's like the cycles of the season. I'm in winter. It's like an ice brick outside here in Saratoga Springs. So, you know, I just made a huge transition from Holbrook, Long Island to Saratoga Springs last year, right? It was rough, man, but it was a death of an old self and a rebirth of a new one. Course in Miracles says, by the way, there is no crucifixion without resurrection. So my pagan version of that is there is no death without rebirth. We're all eternal anyway. Our souls and our higher selves. So let's ask our higher selves. I mean, I like Azrael. I've called upon him all sorts. I used to be a minister. So you call on Azrael before, you know, sitting deathbed or crossing somebody over, or memorials and funerals and stuff. He always has the best words. So, shall we? Whispers of Love Oracle. Our element of water. Please take a nice deep breath. See what our higher selves have to say. Still point. Higher self override. Higher selves override. Place for everything, and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. Beloved pantheons of higher selves for us Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and our crosswatchers. What is the element of water to help us manifest our heart's desire? Higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension, above 8th chakra, and above, with the guidance, the grace, the information, inspiration, insight needed for the element of water to help us manifest our heart's desire in this timeless read. Appreciate this moment. So important. Now, I did my time with Abraham Hicks, right? Rampage of Appreciation still works. Focus wheels help too every now and again. But, you know, sometimes we go for the grandiose first. Start with the simple. It's like, I really like coffee. I really like tea. I really like the boys, and the boys like me, right? And you can start moving that. And that taps you into that love. Now, I studied with the Ashaya monks, and they said, start with praise. Praise will lead you into gratitude. Gratitude will lead you into love. So if you try and go for unconditional love, it's like you need a rib spreader. It's like, it's a bit much. Although Pisces, we can pull it off big time, right? Because then we tune into the collective heart of all of humanity that at its core is divine love. Love is divine power. So appreciate this moment, each and every situation as an opportunity to grow and find love, particularly from within, particularly with this aquamarine, right? In some sort of safe travel, either literal or metaphoric. Now, I will say the great thing about, as I suggest here with a little piece of jewelry, brings you right into the present moment, right? So you can appreciate no matter what's going on around you. Bump up your vibe a little. We'll sit, pump up the volume. Dance, dance. Let's get the Matt Kahn healing mantra I forgot to say before, as well as I forgot to read the message for Azrael. I'll do that at the end of the recording if I can remember. Hang out for that if you like. I read the description, not the message. But this deck is consecrated to the Ascended Masters. So let's see what they got to say. And bring it together with spirit. Bringing people together with spirit. That's the corporate motto of Drawing the Circle Productions. Please take a nice deep breath. And we do that. Still point. Ascended Master Override. A place for everything. And everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all, with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. Beloved Ascended Masters, what is the perfect and precise healing mantra for the card of spirit for us Pisces collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and crosswatchers watching this video, drawn to this reading to manifest our heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the spirit of unity for this timeless read? Overcoming fear, I will transcend every loss. So look, with Azrael on the table, I know your root chakra slams shut, but I will say that with safe travel, this could really be about anything. Like I said, it could be literally traveling, right? And, who doesn't experience loss in this world? And we do transcend every loss. There is no loss without gain. There is no gain without loss. No crucifixion without resurrection. No, there's so many different mystical languages say that in some way, because it's all one, right? Here in the illusion of separation, you can't have loss in total unity. Because you're one with everything. It's what Buddha asked when first time he went to Pizza Hut. He said, make me one with everything. It's a stupid joke, but whip it out at a party. It's always good. Particularly if there's pizza being involved. Okay, overcoming fear, because who ain't got that? That's the lead to gold stuff. Check out the shadow raids. I will transcend every loss. We always do. It's a transition with Archangel Azrael. When fear is overcome, you are able to rest in the resilience of your soul, no matter how frustrated or inconvenienced your ego seems to be. All right, they're telling me to stick a pin in this. So, one of the things that we are losing is our old perspective on things. There's always a higher truth. And the more of us who not just seek out and embrace the higher truth, but then embody it, right? We have to let go of those old selves, right? Sort of like the people in your life, particularly family, right? Who see you as the role that you play in the family, but outside of the family, like, they can't see that, right? They can't see that. So they're still holding on to an old version of you, right? And we can do that to ourselves as well. You are able to embrace each obstacle and circumstance as life's auspicious way of helping you become the one you were always destined to be. In overcoming fear, every loss surely inspires a gain of insight for the evolution of your spiritual journey. And let's call it out, Pisceans. We're 12th house. We're the collective unconscious. As we do this, all of humanity moves forward. Yeah, try being a Pisces moon, right? And if you are, you're like, yeah, brother, I hear you. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. This mantra is ideal for opening back up to life, healing chronic fatigue. Well, I wouldn't say I have chronic fatigue, but, I am 55. I know I don't look at things. Hi. And releasing cellular memories, right? So a lot of the stuff that we are carrying, that we are transitioning from, are things we inherited from our ancestors, right? Societal conditioning, right? Just the toxicity of what's going on planet Earth. As an empath, we can absorb all this stuff into our cell tissue. So that's the element of Earth. You melt that down into the element of water. You express it, right? And then you can really be in that place of appreciation too. And here's something, Marianne Williamson said it, that's where I learned it, but I'm sure it's been said in other ways. I can be really discouraged on how far we have to go, or I can be really encouraged by how far I've come, right? And in the present moment is really the only time you can even allow that sort of thing to happen. So I think I'm going to get myself a piece of aquamarine I'll go to the Magic Moon, as a matter of fact, and get a piece of aquamarine for myself, a little something, something, particularly should I be traveling. But we'll see how that goes. So, if you are new, we end all of my readings here on YouTube with what we call a blessimation. It's a combination of a blessing and a summation. I even do it in my private reads if the client is open to it, and they always are. So I never know what's going to come out of my mouth in these videos in general, but I really don't know what's going to come out of my mouth with the blessimation, because it's a total surrender to the divine. Shall we? Scared? Don't be. It's fun. Please take a nice deep breath. Pantheonic override. I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine. For us Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and our crosswatchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading, may we be blessed with all that we need to manifest our heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, in the spirit of unity, by overcoming fear, because we will transcend every loss. And so we can really appreciate this moment, because each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. And the appreciation reveals that a lot quicker, particularly if we call upon Archangel Azrael to help us through the transitions, and that could certainly be what we're traveling through here symbolically, and absolutely calling upon the compassion and tolerance and balance and goddess energy that is at our core to keep us on track as we manifest our heart's desire, which in this case is mostly required for safe travel, inner and outer. So, pantheons of the divine, keep us safe and let us roam far away, then bring us home. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So would it be. And so it is. And this talked about our spiritual journey, didn't it? So think about that. Going home to Source. Going home to the divine. That's our real home. This is just a stopover down here. If you found this reading helpful, if you liked it in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. The thumbs up helps other Pisceans and crosswatchers find the reading. If you want more of me here on YouTube, because I'm not stopping, obviously, I have way too much fun doing this, and plus I get to wear eyeliner and mascara. It's really fun when a neighbor knocks on the door. I'm like, hi, eyelashes waving at them, right? Absolutely subscribe. I'm digging it so much. But if you want the deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, come Patreon on Patreon. It is so cool. I mean, if you can read energy, you know I love my Patreon. We're having so much fun over there. The digital shop now has all of my back catalog stuff that I've recorded audio and video for a really long time. So all of that is up there. And now with the new book, I get to make new stuff. So you can shop in the store. You don't have to be a subscriber. Free previews for the audios and the videos. Go check it out. A lot of it is about words of grace. But the videos are classes and workshops that I have done. And some of them are 3 hours long. So you really get your money's worth. You really get a lot of magical bang for your buck over on my Patreon in the store. But remember, some of my subscribers, well, the gods, goddesses, the top tier gets all of the digital content available. Really, they get the tea, they get the shade, maybe with some pink lemonade if that's what they like. But the majority of my subscribers get the daily check-ins, which I love. I truly love the morning check-ins. They get all the extended readings, the part 2s to the part 1s, and I worked really hard on those, so I'm really glad that they have access to all of them, as well as they get that significant discount when they book me for a private session, a spiritual counseling, and or a reading. We'll talk about that in a minute. But remember, you can follow us for free. We're getting more and more free followers, so I specifically ask for inspired content to give them. I give them audiobooks for free that they can, listen to, Eckhart Tolle, Marianne Williamson, like whatever comes through me. Sometimes Terry Pratchett novel audiobooks, I will give them those too, as well as they're going to get videos and pictures of the new Kitty. I think Kitty makes sense in that case, don't you? Yeah, and absolutely, 7-day free trial us as a seeker or a human, $3, $5 respectively. Jump out the last day if you like. But if you want the if you want the discount for the subscribers, you got to stay for a month and book me within that month. And by all means, you can always change your level of subscription at the click of a button on Patreon. I love that. So, if you feel so called, if you feel so drawn, and if you want to meet some other mystical, magical people, come Patreon on Patreon, because I'm the Archangel of Lions, Archangel Lions, Pisces Moon, but you could just call me Mal. Mermal. Oh my god, I'm a Mermal. I made a new word. And if you want to book me for a private session, I do most of my work online, although I am doing readings at the Magic Moon in Saratoga Springs now, so you can contact them directly. exactly. But I made a video called Booking Private Sessions with Mal at the 25th anniversary of my company. I think I posted it May 1st, 2023, because that was the actual 25th anniversary. Have to change it now because things have changed. I was living in Holbrook then. I'm living in Saratoga now. So in the new one, I will mention that I'm doing readings at the Magic Moon, as well as I am setting up an office here eventually, but after the kitty gets settled in, because now I'm not ready to have people, strangers, come to my house just yet with a wild Sagittarius kitty about to enter my life. And the majority of the readings that I do are online. I send my clients a Zoom link. They come into the Zoom conversation, we record the whole thing on video. At the end of it, I send them the link, they download it to their devices, they let me know they downloaded it, and then I delete it from the cloud, because confidentiality is incredibly important to me as a reader and a spiritual counselor. I can keep that in the vault, and that is in the video that's hovering over my head as well as I explain what I charge, why I charge it, the Patreon discount, what I will, what I won't, what I do, what I don't, right? I'm very clear about my boundaries that way. Well, I am a Virgo Sun, Pisces Moon, born on a full moon. Yes, witch work. The most important thing that I say in that reading is I have never turned anybody away because of lack of finances for a reading or a spiritual counseling. Nope, that's not who I am, and that is never who I will be, at least in this lifetime. Where there is a witch, there is a way. I'm a witch, so there's a way. We always work it out, so reach out if you need the help. I am glad to serve. So, thank you so much. I mean, really, safe travel. I'm really getting, for me at least, unless something pops up, that I am not literally driving or flying anywhere unless we're talking local here. My kitten is being delivered to me by a witch and her daughter. So I'm going to trust that process is going to unfold. But by all means, overcoming fear by appreciating the moment. It's not emotional bypassing using spirituality, but you can even appreciate what I am feeling tells me something, because my losses prove how deeply I love, which is another Mac Con healing mantra, by the way. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, as we're healing this and manifesting our heart's desire, we're helping everyone, yeah, even them, but on a subtle mystical level. So, no one needs to know unless we want to tell them, by the way, I helped you do that. No, don't do that. I'm a kidder, I kid. And I love you, and I believe in us, and come on, we're some of the most powerful mystics on the planet, us Pisces. So hang in there. I love you. Reach out if you need me, and by all means, heal, hail, farewell. I love you, and blessed, blessed be.